Hi there, mathematicians. Today we're going to be talking about cumulative frequency. Go ahead and write down your objective and then we will jump in. Okay, so let's first talk about what is cumulative frequency. So when you think of the word cumulative or to accumulate, usually you think of like adding on as you go, right? When we accumulate stuff, we add on more stuff. So cumulative frequency, right here, this definition, is the total of all the frequencies so far in the distribution or a running total. So if we have this frequency table that we're looking at, and this, remember, is taken from a raw data set. This means the raw data set would read 29, 32, 34, 34, 34, 34, 35, 35, and so on. If I wanted to make a cumulative frequency chart from this, I would just add on cumulative, add on a little part of the table here. So I would add on the cumulative frequency column. And then I'm going to do is I'm going to create a running total of the frequencies. So what this is saying is there's one data point that's 29. So we have one data point so far. And then one data point is 29 and one data point is 32. So now we have a total of 2 data points. And then we have 29, 32, and then 34 4 times. And that's a total of 6. And if you see what I'm doing here, you'll see that I'm just adding these as I go. We have 1, and then 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 2 plus 4 is 6. So then just keep that going. 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. And 11 plus 1 is 12. And you will know that you did the cumulative frequency correctly because your very last number in the cumulative frequency column should be equal to your total because it means that you have accumulated all of the data points so far. A little bit more organized. So what is cumulative frequency good for? Why do we need to know it? Well, it helps us answer questions like this. How many people in the company make below $39,000? Well, if I go and look at the number 39, because that's our salary, that's $39,000, I can look, well, 9 people up into this point make that. So that means one person makes 29, one person makes 32, 4 people make 34, 2 make 35, and 1 makes 39. So how many people make 39 and below? 9. Now let's look at how we can take these numbers from the table and make a graph out of that. Because with the graph, we can be a lot more visual. So here's a different data set. This looks like raw points on an exam. We're going to talk about how we can take this table and turn it into a cumulative frequency graph. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is fill in my cumulative frequency column. So right here from 0 to 10, the cumulative frequency is 9. And then from 0 to 10 and 11 to 20, we have a total of 13 plus 9, which is 22. Okay. So this is saying everything from 0 to 20. Now everything from 0 to 30, that would be 9, 13, and 20 together. So that'd be 42. Now I want to look from 0 to 40, so everything in between there. And that'll be 42 plus 18, which is 60. And then you can kind of just see the pattern that I'm picking up here where I just keep adding on as I go. So then 60 plus the 15 will pick up between 41 and 50. That brings me to 75, right? Yes. And then plus the 9 will pick up on this next band, which brings me to 84. Plus the 8 we have here from 61 to 70. And add the 1 in this last band, 100. So it looks like we have 100 total data points in this set because our final number that we end up with is 100. All right, so how do we take that and turn that into a cumulative frequency graph? What I'm going to do is I'm going to graph, let me change colors here. I'm going to graph the last number and the cumulative frequency. So I'm going to go 10. So it's the 10 right here on my X. So this will be score down here on my X. This is my X. And then cumulative frequency will be my Y. This is cumulative frequency. All right. So my coordinate point will be 10, 9. So I'm going to go 10 on score, 9 on cumulative frequencies. That's going to be about right here, just below the 10. And now I'm going to do 20 and 22. So go to 20 and then go to 22 on the cumulative frequency. So about right there, a little bit above the 20. Now I'm going to go to 30, and that needs to go to 42. 30, go to 42 right here. 40, I need a graph at 60. 50, I need to graph at 75. It's right there between 70 and 80. 60, I'm graphing at 84. So a little bit below the halfway mark here. 70, I need to graph at 92. So just a little bit above the 90. 80, 97. So a little bit here. 90, 99. So just right before the 100. And then 100, 100. Perfect. All right. So I have all my coordinate points dotted, and now I'm just going to connect those with a nice curve, connecting all the dots. Boom. And that is a cumulative frequency graph. And the last thing I need to do, I labeled both my X and Y axis, but I do need to title this. So I'm just going to name this exam grades. So we can look at this chart and we can kind of see that we evenly gain points as we're going up. But then like right about here to here, it kind of like plateaus out a little bit. So there's not a lot of gains being made between 70 and 100. It's pretty flat, or it like starts to really plateau out. Okay, so now that you practice how to make the graphs, in the next video, you are gonna learn how to read graphs when they've already been given to you.